Hey guys, it's Ashley, and I don't know if you noticed anything different about this video. I dyed my hair on the tips red. It kind of looks purple in this video, but it's red. And because my other dip dye was getting really badly faded, it was supposed to be red and blue, but it was coming green and like this yellowish weird shade of brown. It was kind of gross, and it was getting, you could tell it was like getting brassy and gross. It wasn't vibrant like this, and I used a really bad brand that really didn't stay in my hair that long, so hopefully this one stays in. It's been staying in. Another thing is I have a green screen now, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna use these in my recaps, but I just thought I'd show you guys. Rolling my intro right now. Hey guys, it's Ashley. It is time for another Pretty Little Liars recap and review time with me.
Taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Hey guys, it's Ashley, and this is my Pretty Little Liars recap for season 4 episode 6, Under the Gun. And a lot of things happened in this episode. I loved this episode. Main reason is because they introduced us to Ravenswood for the first time ever, and I can't wait because I mean it looks really creepy. I like how it is, like, I don't know, it's adding something new to the show, and I can't wait for the spin-off. I love how they just threw in like a little, like, what we're gonna see, I guess, in Ravenswood, and that was really cool. So I loved it, even though Ravenswood is really creepy and I would not want to be there. So Spencer is still on the hunt for Mrs. Grunwald, that really creepy woman who was in charge of that sorority house at the college, and she goes there to Ravenswood with Toby in hoping of finding Mrs. Grunwald and talking to her about Allison, if she ever talked to Allie in that room that she was hanging out in and at that sorority house party. So she finds her at this salon, and Mrs. Grunwald is really creepy. Like, her eyes are like, I don't know, they creep me out. And I guess she's nice, but she has like this eerie vibe, you know, because Ravenswood, I don't know, was just plain creepy. And she claims that she doesn't know Allie. She wish she could help, but she doesn't know who Spencer is talking about. And Spencer thinks she's hiding something. Toby tells her, well, maybe she really doesn't know. Toby goes like to a different store, and all of a sudden this eerie music starts playing, like this really creepy music, and then everyone just starts walking towards that music, and it was like really creepy. And they all go to this graveyard with like an angel there, and they're all like just staring blankly, and it's like, and then the music is still going on, and then you see Shauna there by the graveyard where all the people are. She runs quickly to the car, which was Jenna's car, and Spencer and Toby want to follow them, but they drove away way too quickly, so they couldn't follow them. Just before they were about to leave, a raven hits their window and like dies right in front of their car, so they get out and they're like, whoa, what was that? And like all these ravens are like flying all over the sky, and yeah, and that place Ravenswood is like really like colorless and dull and creepy. Like, I don't know, something's up with that Ravenswood place, like, I don't know. And also what happened was Arya, she helps Mike's friend Connor with his English, and he works at the coffee shop, the cafe where Emily works at, and that's how they met. And so as soon as they met, I was saying, oh no, I hope like they don't become a couple, because I could kind of tell like the way they were looking at each other, especially the way Connor was looking at Arya. So helping him his English homework or whatever, and he's about to leave her house, and all of a sudden he kisses her, and she pushes him away and says, I'm sorry, I'm not into you like that. The next day at school, the whole team, whatever sport they play, Connor spreads a rumor that him and Arya hooked up the other night, which that was totally not true. And then Mike believed, was saying, I can't believe you hooked up with Connor, and all of this drama happened. And she went into the boys' locker room to confront Connor, and he called Arya a slut because everyone knows that her and Ezra were more than buddies like they were. And Ezra followed her because he could tell she was disappointed in something when she was walking to the locker room. He tries to comfort her later on when she's kind of bummed on the stairs, like almost crying. And she pushes him away, saying that, get away from me, stay away from me. I mean, I really love Ezra. I mean, even if my PL intro has Jaria on it, I put that there because I don't know if Ezra is ever gonna be back together, and there was no like new Ezra pictures, so I just had to put that. Might change it later because I really love Ezra. And I hope they get back together soon. You know, maybe like when Arya graduates or something. Also, Shauna, she also transfers to Rosewood High and tries to be kind of nice to Emily. And I don't trust her at all. She has something up. Like, she did not just join Rosewood just because there's more opportunities for her. She joined Rosewood High for something else. Also, Hannah, she gets questioned by that lady detective. She doesn't really want to admit why she had the gun because that's the gun that was used to kill Wilden. So they let her go, and Hannah's dad starts questioning her like, why do you have my gun? What were you thinking of burying a gun at a college campus? She wants to hold it all in, but she finally just explodes, saying she found it in her mom's suitcase in her closet. She did not steal it. Then he goes to question her mom, and her mom's like, someone's framing me. I don't know who it is. I didn't kill Wilden. I don't know if she really did yet. Like, I don't know if I should or not. I don't know if I should believe her that she killed Wilden or not. And so at the end, Hannah's mom gets arrested because found Ashley's fingerprints on the bullets that killed Wilden. I don't know if really A is framing her. I guess A is, but I don't know. I'm still kind of like, I don't know. And Ashley also tells Hannah's dad, Tom, that Wilden was blackmailing her and she took the gun for protection, but still that's no excuse, right? When Ashley gets arrested, Hannah, she's telling her mom that, say something, say you didn't kill Wilden. And she just says to Tom that, take care, Hannah, whatever happened. And she says, I love you, Hannah, and they arrest her. And we also see Mona again, who's been missing for a few episodes. She approaches Spencer and Emily, Arya. Spencer is lying to them about Toby stealing that Toby stole the RV and all of that RV stuff, and Spencer won't tell them why she kept that a secret. Emily and Spencer, they still kind of butt heads in the episode. Like, they still don't really want to talk to each other. They're still kind of mad about last episode, and I mean, they apologized. So later on in the episode, Emily, Arya, and Spencer are in the cafe, and Shauna is playing the violin there. And Emily saw her earlier in school playing the violin, and so everyone's just watching her. And then Ezra walks by and he just watches Arya there. And when Connor is taking out trash, someone is beating up his car like with a baseball bat, like just smashing it and like breaking the windows and denting his car. And he's like, hey, that's my car. And someone with a rosewood jacket starts running, and he looks at his car and it has spray painted liar. And then he starts kicking the bag and starts getting all mad because, I mean, that's his car. So I hope he doesn't think that's Arya, because that was not Arya. Arya was at the cafe. I think that person is trying to make it seem like Arya. Someone on the A team, I guess. Or Mona, maybe. I don't know. That person looked kind of short, so maybe it was Mona. I don't know. And Emily gets taken to the police station for some questions because somebody has Emily's mask, like painted the mask of Emily, and was wearing a red coat, holding up a sign said guilty with Emily's mask. And if you look closer, that doesn't even look like Emily. I mean, you can tell that's a mask, but then so that lady detective questions her if she left a CD that had evidence of what happened to Wilden, about Shauna and Jenna dragging them out on the road. That was a tape that Hannah gave Emily to give to the police station. It was, and had Emily's writing, like, wanna know what actually happened to Wilden. And they knew it was her because there was a bouquet of flowers right by Emily's mom's desk with the same handwriting as the one on the disc. So yeah, she's kind of in trouble now, and then so the detective has to go because she gets a call. It's like, we'll handle this later. And so in the end, you see someone in a hoodie breaking in someone's car, rewiring it to make the car go, and they adjust their mirror to see themselves, and it was a person with Emily's mask on. And that was the end. And that was like kind of creepy. Like, whoever pretending to be Emily, stop, that's creeping me out. And yeah, but I like this episode. I don't know what to think of Hannah's mom. I don't know if she's guilty or not. I don't know if A is like blackmailing her. Hard to say with this series. So you leave me in the comments what you think of this episode, and I'll see you guys later, and bye. Peace out.